How to use Remote Smart Park Assist 2 in your 2025 or newer Genesis vehicle. Remote Smart Park Assist 2 is Hyundai Motor Group's most advanced self-parking functionality that is currently available on their vehicles, which can not only move the vehicle forward and backward using the key fob, but can also self-park both parallel and perpendicular using the sensors and the cameras located on the exterior. Now, this can be done from both the inside or outside of the vehicle, which I'll demonstrate in this video. Now, to activate smart parking for both parallel and perpendicular parking, first position the vehicle closer to the side in which you desire to park and before or prior to any available or open parking space. Make sure your seatbelt is buckled, press and hold the camera view button on the center console for about 2 seconds, and this will activate the smart parking, and from here the vehicle will show on-screen instructions on the infotainment system. Once activated, slowly idle the vehicle forward until the desired parking space is found inside the vehicle, and you can press the selected or desired parking space on the screen, and this will give you the option to park the vehicle using the interior button or from the outside using the proximity key fob. Now, I will demonstrate the key fob a little bit later in this video, but pressing the interior option, this will use the interior camera button once again on the center console to control and to actually proceed with parking. Now, once you're ready, press and hold that camera button while taking your foot off the brake and your hands off the steering wheel. The vehicle will brake, shift, and steer all by itself, so no human intervention is needed. If you want to stop the process for any reason during the parking session, simply release the camera button located in the center console, and this will stop the vehicle immediately. Now, once parking is complete, the vehicle will shift into park, notify of completion on the infotainment screen, and completed with this process. Now, to use the self-parking with the proximity key fob, first repeat the steps above of aligning the vehicle appropriately in terms of finding the parking space, finding the parking space and selecting it on the infotainment screen, and then press the key fob parking option on the infotainment system. Now, once the key fob option is selected, put the vehicle into park, unbuckle your seatbelt, and step outside with the key fob in your hand. And once outside with the door shut, stand within 15 feet or less of the vehicle and press and hold the reverse or back button on the key fob for the remote smart parking on the key fob, and the vehicle will automatically start to back up, steer, brake, and do all of its necessary movements to park in the designated parking spot. Now, once this process is complete, the vehicle will flash the lights, put the vehicle into park, and you can actually turn off the engine by holding the remote start button for a couple seconds and then lock the vehicle using the proximity lock button on the fob. And from here, you can simply walk away with a locked parked vehicle. Now, Remote Smart Park Assist 2 actually has an additional functionality that will help the vehicle leave a currently parked spot in which it is located in. Now, this can be done either via lines on the ground in the cameras or via vehicles located on both the left and right hand side, and the vehicle will help you navigate leaving a parking spot. Now, to activate this functionality, the vehicle obviously has to be parked and the criteria has to be met. You want to press and hold the camera button on the center console for just about 2 seconds or until it pops up on the main infotainment system. It will ask which direction you would like to exit, either left or right or whatever is given for that scenario. And once you select the left or right, you'll go ahead and press and hold the camera button on the infotainment system, and it will start to actually creep forward and exit in the direction that you have selected. Now, this is only an assist feature and will not pull the vehicle entirely out of the spot in which you're currently parked, but it will start the process for you to make it easier to get into or easier to get out of a very tight situation in which the vehicle is located. From that point, you will have to take over and resume manual control and steering, braking and throttle, all of that stuff, but it is a very nice feature and one not found on all vehicles out there. So all in all, that is how to use the Remote Smart Park Assist 2 functionality in your newer Genesis vehicle. If you guys enjoyed this video and or found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button below, subscribe if you haven't already, and check out additional content and coverage I have here on this 2025 Genesis G80 3.5T Sport Prestige already posted here on the channel. Now, I want to give a huge thanks to Genesis for sending this vehicle out for me to test and review and create additional content for you guys. Like I said, make sure to check out some of those other videos here on the channel, including how-tos or just driving review videos. And with all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.